virkistävää.
Sauna on lämmitetty ja kohta mä pääsen tapaamaan Tarek Omranin, miehen, jolla on suuri intohimo auttaa muita löytämään omat vahvuutensa. Tarek muun muassa kouluttaa esiintymään sekä pitchaamaan, auttaa startuppeja ja on voittanut Turun yliopiston 3-minute thesis-kilpailun. Viime syksynä hän väitteli itsensä hammaslääketieteen tohtoriksi ja auttaa nyt muita toteuttamaan unelmiaan. Tänään kuitenkin keskitytään siihen, kuka hän on ja miten hänestä on tullut itsevarma, oman tiensä löytänyt moniosaaja.
Moi Joonas!
Moi!
Onko sauna jo lämmin?
Totta kai, ei muuta kuin lauteille. Thanks for taking the time and being here with me today.
My pleasure, Joonas. Thank you for taking the time to warm the sauna.
Anytime. I have some questions for you about personal growth, and I thought that you would be the best person to answer these.
It's kind of you.
In the context of personal growth, do you ever feel satisfied about yourself?
That's a good question because it's sometimes a yes and sometimes it's a no.
Yeah.
Because yes, I am satisfied with what I am right now, or else I'll never be happy, just chasing the light at the end of the tunnel. But I'm not that satisfied to the point that I just want to sit here in the sauna forever.
Right.
But I have this itch that things can always be a little bit better.
Okay.
So I'm always kind of comparing myself to who I was yesterday to make things a little bit better today or tomorrow.
How about comparing yourself to others, or do you just compare yourself to yourself?
Well, that's very important to only compare yourself to yourself, especially when you have such an Instagram celebrity. Comparing yourself to other celebrities is always, it's something that will keep you craving for more, which is never a good thing.
Yeah.
Because we look at artists and we see only the tip of the iceberg. They've worked for years and you know that. But people go like, oh, he has like 1 million followers. I want to be like him.
Yeah, true.
And they'll just keep chasing a dream that can never be actually fulfilled.
That is really challenging nowadays, especially in social media.
Yes. It creates this kind of like a reality, what would you call it? It's a dream-like life that's not true.
True.
You should just see yourself who you were today and compare it with yesterday and be happy with that, be content with that.
Well said. What kind of limits do you recognize there?
All the time I recognize the box that people put themselves in.
Okay.
So it's always people think they have to fit in with a certain way. Like, okay, if everybody's suiting up, then I should suit up. If everybody is putting lisa lulu, then I should do the same.
Right.
What if I want a warm sauna? What if I want a cold sauna?
Yeah.
But the problem is the limit always comes from the imperisto.
Okay.
The environment sets a limit. And we have a choice to either believe it or not. And that's something that I always see, that the people who think they can do it and they just go for it are the ones that really become very successful. When we talked a while ago, and I told you, would you see yourself here 5 years ago when you first started an Instagram channel? You said,
no way.
No way! And look where you are right now. Such an inspiration for so many more people who want to start. And I think that's the best example, is that people, if they set the limits, that's the roof. But once you remove the roof, sky is the limit.
What about different kind of backgrounds? How can they affect the future plans or development?
I would say they would affect it positively, because it's always that people think that if I want to be, let's say, a professor, so I need to go through this kind of school and then this university and then do this master level, then PhD, and then a professor. That's very linear, but it's never that way in real life. Outside the academia, outside the schooling systems, you always find people with very different backgrounds doing totally different things. Again, you are a social media influencer. What's your degree in?
Masters of Telecommunication.
Masters of Telecommunications, super technical.
Yeah, it is.
And now you're outgoing, you're outspoken, you're very charismatic, you're just out there, adventurous person. People won't think a telecommunications engineer can have this character.
Right.
And that's what I believe, the same thing. People should just accept who they are, accept their unique backgrounds, because it's always different. In Egypt, we say your fingers aren't alike. So you will never be the same as him, but your background actually will add a flavor to make you who you are.
Wow. That's deep. Cheers.
Cheers.
Some hot coffee after a hot sauna.
The best.
Yeah.
Oh my god, very relaxing.
Tell me, what kind of qualities are important for personal growth?
The most important quality is to have what people call a growth mindset.
Growth mindset.
Right? Look at the name.
Whoa.
Not too difficult to remember.
Mm-hmm.
But a growth mindset entails that you think in a way that you're never there. You see, our life is kind of, limited. We have a certain amount of years to live, but growth is unlimited.
Right.
It's one of those things that you can always have more and more of. So if you look at it with a positive mindset and you think, okay, I have this growth mindset that I could learn something from you, then I will. But it's that moment where people think they know everything, that's the moment they stop.
Well said. So tell me, what kind of project are you currently working on?
Well, based on my background as a dentist and also a communications trainer, I noticed that unfortunately healthcare suffers from bad communication.
Really?
Yeah, which inspired me to now write a book about that.
Whoa!
How to solve that problem in healthcare.
That's awesome.
Yes.
For people who wants to develop themselves, could you tell us 3 tips where to start from?
Absolutely. I would say first things first is to accept where you are. A lot of people always think like, oh my god, if I only started a year ago. No. Or oh my god, look at him and not me. Don't compare. It's all things we've talked about. Just accept. Acceptance is very important. The second thing I would say is gratitude. Because nobody ever went to the Everest alone. People have trained him. People have helped him. Everyone at the top of the pinnacle is always helped by people. Be thankful to them. And last thing is, try to leave something behind. Because when we leave, we take nothing with us. So just leave something positive behind.
Wow, perfect.
Thank you.
Let's start from here.
Sure.
One more round in sauna, right?
Let's do it. Lisää löylyä.
Lisää löylyä. Hungry already?
Oh, I'm starving.
We got some salmon soup.
This looks amazing.
I heard you were swimming with the cameraman.
I actually did. I went for a quick dip. Absolutely.
That's right.
Thank you very much. It was so refreshing. Let's go for a dip after we're done eating.
You wish. I must say that you are doing an incredible job encouraging people to develop themselves and that kind of stuff.
Thank you so much. I would say the same about you. You are an inspiration for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the soup was awesome. The
What
sauna
about-
was perfect.
Back to swimming.
Let's do it.
You're becoming the Finnish person.
Oh my
Even
God.
more than me.